Hey guys, welcome to the Fury Time channel. Anthony Joshua vs Francis Ngannou, AJ targets statement, win and KO glory in heavyweight clash. Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou will meet in a heavyweight clash live on Sky Sports box office on Friday, March 8. AJ has vowed to make a statement and deliver a knockout victory over Francis Ngannou in Friday's race over super fight in Saudi Arabia. Joshua is currently on 3-5 winner streak and building back towards being a world title contention, most recently dispatching Otto Walin in a dominant 5-round win in December. AJ is expecting a different test against Ngannou in their non-title contest, having seen the mixed martial arts star push Tyson Fury close in his professional boxing debut last October, although is relishing the opportunity to impress again. "I believe I can knock him out," Joshua exclusively told Sky Sports. "Definitely, I would love to knock him out and make a statement. Physically, I feel strong, feeling good, strong enough to get the job done, and mentally, I am in a place where I am ready for. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Mentally, I don't worry too much about my opponent and look at what my opponent can bring to me and think, how can I overcome these challenges they present? I work really hard to up my game and look forward to showing everything I've worked on." Ngannou, how I can KO Joshua. Ngannou knocked down Tyson Fury with a left hook during the third round of his split decision defeat, with the 37-year-old adamant he has the boxing technique to produce a knockout victory. "Of course," Ngannou insisted. "I believe if I land on anyone, I will knock them out. The question is how to land. That's the hardest thing. Almost everyone in this division can knock anyone out, but how do you land or carry the power and energy from first round to fifth round to 10th round and still hit someone hard or knock somebody out after all this fatigue? It's a chess game." Responding to Ngannou's comment about a potential knockout, Joshua added, "I'm optimistic and I think brilliant. I want that. I want someone in front of me who thinks they can knock me out, but let's see how good they really are. I want to be right in front of them, making it difficult for them to achieve their goal, and see how much they really want it. This Friday is going to go down, so I can't wait for opportunity to show my skills and combat this person who thinks he can knock me out." When is the fight and how can I book? The event will start at 4 p.m. Friday, March 8th on Sky Sports box office. The event is priced at $19.95 for Sky customers in the UK, $24.95 for Sky customers in the Republic of Ireland up until midnight on Tuesday, March 7th. AJ is set to take on Francis Ngannou this week, and the rules are set for the crossover boxing match. This will be just Ngannou's second professional boxing fight after being controversially beaten by Tyson Fury in his first. The Cameroonian knocked Fury down, but lost via split decision, when many neutrals thought he should have won. Joshua is currently in the midst of a comeback with 3 straight victories, including an impressive win against Otto Walin last time out. AJ wants to make 2024 a special year, so he can't afford to lose to Ngannou. What are the rules for Joshua vs Ngannou? This contest will take place at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It is set to be 10 3-minute rounds rather than 12. Most professional boxing fights are 12 rounds, but this one is 10 at Ngannou's request. The UFC Legends fight with Fury was also 10 rounds. However, the situation did confuse Joshua until his opponent clarified exactly what was happening. Speaking ahead of the ball, Joshua said, "I'm ready for 10 rounds or 12 rounds. 10 rounds, yeah? I'm ready for 10 rounds." The Breed was then asked why the fight was only 10 rounds, and Ngannou responded, he said, "They told me 12, and I said no, cut it out. I am not taking a Mike Tyson fight as a reference like, oh, I'm a pro boxer now. No, I'm building it up. I just came into it. They asked for 10 rounds or 12, and I say 10, Ngannou said. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.